A driver in a stolen car led police on a wild and at times dangerous chase. At one point, she swerved at an officer. She was going slow enough that he then tried to chase her down on foot. KCTV5's Leslie Aguilar is live with more on how this started and how it ended. Leslie?
Well, right now that suspect is in the Platte County Jail awaiting the slew of charges that are going to come out of this. It started here on Northwest High Drive in Riverside. A woman called 911 before 10 o'clock this morning and reported her white Subaru missing. Shortly after that, Platte County Sheriff's deputies spotted the vehicle on Northwood Road. The driver refused to stop, and that's when the chase started. Police from multiple agencies got involved as the car drove through Riverside, North Kansas City, and eventually downtown KC. Police used spike strips multiple times in an attempt to end the chase, but the driver continued at a slow speed, driving on the rims of the vehicle. The driver hit a Jackson County Sheriff's deputy's vehicle, taking off the door, and almost hit the deputy. He was able to run alongside the car for a while, hitting it with a baton, but the driver kept going. Kansas City police eventually stopped the car at Independence Avenue and Harrison Street. They had guns drawn and pointed at the suspect when officers broke the car window and took the woman inside into custody. She was so combative, police put a face shield on her to keep from harming herself. The owner of the stolen car told me she knows this woman. She was about to give her a ride when the suspect took off in her car with her purse and cell phone inside.
It was an acquaintance. The victim was trying to do something good for this person, and when she went out to warm up her car in the driveway where she thought it was safe, the suspect took off in the vehicle.
Police say the suspect will face a felony auto theft and resisting arrest charges here in Platte County. She'll also probably face more charges in Jackson County for driving at the deputies there. Police will not say whether they believe if she was under the influence. Reporting live in Riverside, Leslie Aguilar, KCTV5 News.
Thanks, Leslie. And we asked former New York City police officer and FBI agent Michael Tabman to watch the chase with us and give his unique perspective on what happened today. Now, he told me whether it's a high-speed chase or a slow-speed chase, a chase is a chase, and every single one of them is dangerous. What are we watching here? This is just a slow-speed chase.
A slow-speed chase, which I think is the right decision. It is certainly a lot safer than a high-speed chase. The decision would be either to not chase and let them get away or maintain this. And you have a felony in progress. I think you have to pursue. Now, right here, you saw a couple things. One, they showed a willingness to hit the police officer. That makes things a little more dangerous. Things have just ratcheted up. They left enough of an opening for this car to get through. So now we see the extent to which the driver will go to flee the police. So you see here, shortly after this car made it through what should have been the roadblock, this officer made the decision to do the ram, flipping the car around and bring it to a stop. They moved in pretty quickly and pretty cautiously, as you see. They're not rushing their reaction. All in all, pretty good police work.
The situation or the dangerousness of this situation isn't over yet because she's refusing to get out of the car at this point.
Correct. Now understand, whenever someone flees the police or resists, that's always going to up the ante because now you've given the police reason to believe that you are dangerous. So now it's a dangerous situation. Cops are a little more nervous. They're going to be a little more cautious. They're going to be a little more aggressive, though here again, as I said, they're really showing restraint.
To reiterate, Tabman says this was an example of good police work. And he says, keep in mind, up until the time that they had that woman on the ground and restrained, those officers had no way of knowing whether she had a weapon and if she was going to use it.